Well, on the issue of the delay in salary payment for our health professionals, I think it's something that we have come to live with for some time. But it's about time we worked it out. Like you are saying, when we came in as a government, there were nurses who were engaged. You know, we've just been like 8-9 months now in power, and so some of them had been engaged before the onset of the NDC administration.
True.
But you inherit both the assets and the liabilities. So having inherited that recruitment, it means that recruitment was done without an arrangement for their salaries, which was why they have not been paid. So for a government that has been like 8-9 months, it means that this is an issue that they came to inherit. But as for me, the issue of the nurses, the teachers, and their allowances and their salaries and those things, I think we have to look at it in a bigger picture. For instance, I ask myself, you look at how the whole process starts. Now, we have to get them into schools for training. Is that not it?
True.
Government spends. Whilst in training, they have to be given allowances. We are still talking as to whether we should maintain allowances or loans.
Well, as politicians that
Government
politicize
spends.
it.
No, government spends. Then school is completed. You understand?
Yeah.
Employed. In fact, sometimes they, after completion, they sit for some years,
Before they get postings.
and then there are agitations. We've been sitting. As we speak, I think when NDC came to power, throughout the last 4 years of NPP, they never recruited a single health professional. From 2021, in fact, it was even from 2020 to 2024. And so we had like 4-5 year backlog to clear. And that is still an issue that this government has to deal with. Now, if you employ them, now the next phase, if you employ, you are only solving a part of the problem, because now the next phase is they are working, no pay. You understand? And then, and all those things. So I think it's an issue we have to look at. There was a time the health minister came to parliament, and then he made a very laudable suggestion, and I even asked him a question on that. You know about these issues.
This same health minister, and in the ninth parliament.
Yeah, in the ninth parliament.
Very well.
It was to do with these health professionals. You know, there are some of them who are specialized in various areas.
True.
You understand? And when you are specialized, it gives you an upper hand in terms of the demand for you.
Right.
On the labor market, and it's especially at the international level. You know, now government is trying to partner with other countries to kind of send out our health professionals. Now, these other countries, they have higher demand for professionals, those who are specialized in other areas of the profession, and not just general practices. Unfortunately for our country, Ghana, we have spent all these years training the general nurses. And so our even though we have the appetite to export, we do not have that human resource capital, because almost all our nurses are general trained. And so from now going forward, I think when he came, he made mention of the fact that there was even going to be a program to take even the current graduates through another training to get them specialized in various fields. You understand? So that they can make meaningful impact, so that at least even when they are needed by countries like Barbados, when they are needed by other countries, they are in the right position to go and serve those nations. And then we can have these nations take out some of these people, and they can work in those and bring us even for the foreign exchange that we need.
True.
You understand? But if we continue to spend all these resources in training general nurses, when even in our own hospitals we need the specialized ones. And so my first call is that the health ministry, as far as the education of our nurses is concerned, should take up the challenge of making sure that from now going forward, the professionals who are coming out are trained to specialize in various fields. In fact, from now going forward, you must be specialized in something. You should not just be a general nurse. So that at least even if the nation cannot absorb you, because it's sad to see that 4-5 year groups are still sitting in the house. In fact, the people who were recently absorbed, they were absorbed from the 2020-2021 year group.
Right.
So 2022, 2023, 2024.
We're still sitting home.
They are still sitting,
waiting for posting.
Now they will be protesting. When they are protesting, and then you absorb them, now they'll come to
unpaid
salaries. You understand? So there are phases of this. How do we nip this in the bud? It is about addressing the issue. If there are demands for them internationally, let's prepare them for the international market so that we can get as many of them as we can. And on the issue of the salary, I have no doubt that the government, as we speak, is in fact, if you look at the assurance that was given by the health minister, he gave the assurance that clearance has been sought for quite a number of them, and they will be paid in no time. 10 months is quite some time for someone to be working with that salary. And so I think I commend the government and the minister in particular for putting in the necessary measures to make sure that they are paid.
So we should take his word for it.
Inshallah, I'm very sure, I'm very positive that something will come out of it.
Very well.
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.